Hello. Hello everyone. I don't look blurry, do I? I don't look blurry. Ugh. I'm gonna turn my light on because it's still light outside. Hey guys. The fog of war compels you not to answer what? How are you? Was that hail? You know, it was crazy. It was like bright and sunny, sun beaming through the windows, and then all of a sudden it went grey, dark and grey, very quickly, and then very quickly again, rain. I didn't know if it was hail. It just seemed like rain to me, but maybe it was. And then within a few minutes it stopped and it was sunny again. It was like, I really got the sense of the cloud just sort of passing over, you know? Oh, if I'm blurry? I don't think I am, right? I like the way it blurs my background. I've always wanted a camera that would do that. Me too. I don't like that you can see my... There's also avocado over there and my unwashed plates, but I can't be bothered to clean it. How's it going? Yeah, the focus won't save me. I don't think you can tell it's an avocado. What would you think this was? If I didn't tell you it's an avocado. I mean, yeah, England is pretty often dark and grey. We have a pretty nice summer, but it just doesn't last long. It's pretty brief. How's everyone doing? How was your Tuesday? What did you get up to yesterday? Oh, banana. I can see it, yeah. Hey, spaghetti. Oh, you don't like it? You don't like the warm weather? I've been really enjoying it getting warmer. Warm and sunny. Makes me feel happy. How did it go, Kine? Mudrunner? What's Mudrunner? Saw Hail Mary. Is that a movie? Was it good? You're going to London Zoo tomorrow? I'm jealous. I love London Zoo. What do you hope? What do you want to see the most? What are you most excited to see? I like it when it's cold and I can wear my aura farming trench coats. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe you could put cooling packs inside your trench coat. They get longer extensions. I've had these extensions for a long time. So what's different now is that, so what I had the other day was like a fake fringe kind of like topper thing. So the hair at the fringe hair and like down here was fake. And now it's almost the opposite, where this now is my real hair and this is the hair extensions. See, you can see a little bit of like, that's my actual length. But you know what, like, half of it, like I'm wearing the extensions for hair length, but also my hair is just shit. Like, I bleached it a while ago, and you know, I've dyed over it since then, so it's brown, but bleached hair is still bleached hair, and it was just like so damaged. And you can really tell a difference between like my hair that's like growing through, that is just my natural hair that hasn't had any bleach in it, and the ends of my hair are just completely fried. Like, it doesn't like sit like this, it's like puffs like this. It's like frizzy and fried, and I hate it. I hate it. So the hair extensions kind of like blend that in, but the thing is, these are a halo. I'm just gonna go off talking about hair extensions. You guys don't give a fuck about hair extensions, but this is the Harapone stream. This is a halo extension, which means there's like clips around the back, but they stop here, and then there's a wire that's actually coming around and sitting under my fringe here. So there's a wire, and then there's clips. And I think like typically with other clip-ins you could clip some in like here and have hair coming down here, but I don't have that, which is why this is all still very short, because this is just my natural hair. And then it's kind of a sudden, like, short, long, but it's just the best I can do right now. Hi, Trey. You were talking about hair extensions? I had, like, the fancy, expensive, like, Bond hair extensions, and it was just, like, the most uncomfortable thing I've ever felt. It was a sensory nightmare for months. I don't know how people just live with hair extensions like that, like permanent. Obviously not permanent, they can be taken out, but you know, you sleep in them, you wash your hair with these like little tiny little bonds. It takes hours to put them in. And it felt awful. It just, it felt like this big mass in my head. And I hated it. What if I had magnets in my skull? That would make going through the airport security pretty difficult. Would magnets set off at airport security? No, I'm thinking of an MRI. Easy mistake to make. Special occasion today? No, not particularly. I was taking some pictures today. I was taking some pictures and I put on a nice outfit. And I took some pictures, not with the clown makeup. To be pretty, you do kind of have to be uncomfortable a lot of the time. I mean, if I had just not fucked up my hair, no, I wouldn't be uncomfortable because I wouldn't need to wear hair extensions. And I could just have nice hair that's not destroyed. But I didn't do that. Don't call me Colonel Sanders. Don't do it. I'm not Colonel Sanders. People said this before when I posted a story and I was wearing something like this, and I got loads of replies to my story that were like, haha, Colonel Sanders. I'm not Colonel Sanders! I don't even know who that is. Who is she? I can't do. I'm kind of scared of balloons, low-key. Unless we're talking about sexual balloons. Why are you acting like we don't know what Halo extensions are? You think most of my viewers know what Halo extensions are? How many people in this chat knew what Halo extensions are before I just explained it? I was actually thinking about KFC today. Colonel Sanders with huge boobs and giant dump truck arse from all the food you've been doing so well eating. I've been doing well eating food and I've been working out. I worked out for like, you know, it was like an hour with little breaks. But I did pretty well today. I usually am super bored, but for some reason I've just been enjoying it. Hey, only wizards allowed. 1. I don't know if 1 means yes or no. Wait, did I say 1 if you know what Halo extensions are? I don't think I did. I think I just said... I don't know. Say 1 if she said say 1. What is a sexual balloon? What did you mean? I think you know. I think you know what I mean by that. Let's not play dumb here. Hey, Colonel Raggedy Ann Sanders. What the fuck? Should I take this off? Is that what you want? You're lucky I'm so stupid that I can't find the clip to undo it. Thank you, Aquasource. Thank you for saying I have a nice outfit and not calling me Colonel Sanders. Smart to work out this time of year because the big rat escaped the sewers. What? What big rat escaped the sewers? Do we all know about this? Oh yeah, it's just clipped. The clip is like here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Bro, you think I tied it? You think I've perfectly tied this bow? Do you think I am Colonel Sanders? I feel like I'm blurry. Am I not? Raiden, thank you for the bits. You don't compliment me. You came in here and called me Colonel Sanders. You have never complimented me. I know because I remember every single compliment I get, and I say it to myself every night before I go to bed. I list off every compliment I've ever gotten from anyone. So my nighttime routine is pretty extensive. The rat that's behind you? I don't see a rat behind me. I see a rat in front of me, though. Am I a little blurry? But when I... Oh no, don't unblur my background. The thing is, when I lean in closer to do it, it focuses, so I can't actually tell. Is that better? I wish I was blurry in real life today. I gotta do the what, Dusty? A little chicken what? What's that? It's the new trend. I haven't heard about it. I guess I'm just not really with it anymore, with all the trends and whatnot. Anymore. What have I heard about? What do you mean, what have I heard about? Did I say that I had heard about something? Rad might have said it was fine, but I'm not gonna read that out loud. I haven't even heard about the rat that escaped the sewers. I don't know what's going on with me today, but I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You really do go by the beat of your own drum? What is that, like, in reference to? I feel like I'm, like, losing my memory every 3 seconds. I'm asking, what have you heard about in general? Let's see, what have I heard about lately? I heard I heard recently that Brazil nuts can poison you if you eat too many of them. That's the only interesting thing I learned recently. Thank you for the hug. And I heard that I might have magnets in my brain. What else have I heard? I heard that you can put syrup and vanilla extract into Greek yogurt to make it taste like vanilla yogurt, and so I did that and I didn't like it, and actually it kind of tasted bad. Not like Solomon True. Oh, a magnate is a big business person, usually who rose up from very little. Oh, that's gonna be me one day. That's gonna be me one day when I start running my 3 businesses. I'm gonna have 3 of them. I'm gonna have 3 businesses and they're gonna make me super rich, but one of them is gonna fail. I can sense it. You should put 5 spoonfuls of each, like actually for real, because I just kept putting in more and more in. Magnesium is a mineral. Yes. Magnesium is a supplement that I forget to take. 5 ladle spoons. I don't think so. I don't think that's right. Maybe use the wrong yogurt. I want to get the full fat yogurt. Basically, like, this is my problem. Why is the full fat yogurt the disgusting plain yogurt? Why don't we have full fat, delicious vanilla yogurt? Why? Can't a girl just want some full fat and a delicious flavor? A deliciously flavored full fat. Hi, manganese. What about my crafts? I didn't do any more crafts. Okay, because listen. Yesterday I had planned to just have a craft day. I was so excited about it. I was like, day off, stream, I can just craft all day. I start working on it and I start using this contact cement that I had bought. A brand that I hadn't used before. It was Gorilla. Funnily enough. And it was so shit. It was completely unusable. And before anyone says anything, yes, I was using it correctly. I'm not a huge dum-dum. I know that you have to, like, apply it to both sides and then let it dry a little bit. I was following the instructions on the tube. And it wasn't super cold in my room or anything like that. It was just shitty glue. Like, it didn't work at all. Like, I've used contact adhesive in the past, where as soon as they, like, touch each other, they're stuck like that. This was just like using regular glue. It was sliding around and then I was leaving it for a while and I could pull it apart with ease like that. Put butter in low-fat yogurt? So yeah, so I didn't do any crafts today, but that being said, I ordered glue. I googled like the best kind of contact glue for EVA foam, and there were a couple brands that came up. One called Barge. That was on Amazon, so I just got it. Evo Stick was also recommended. Mod Podge is not contact cement, but I have Mod Podge for other things. Did you sniff it to make sure it was bad? So my advice is don't get Gorilla Glue contact cement. Just don't get it. Yeah, Mod Podge is... I use Mod Podge for... I've used it for, like, sealing. You putting the vanilla extract in the contact cement? What am I gonna do? Seriously, what am I gonna do about not having delicious yogurt? Maybe they just... Maybe I can, like, buy it somewhere else. Do they do full-fat vanilla yogurt? Or do they only do it in disgusting flavor? Because they hate me. Specifically. Full? Because unfortunately, just putting vanilla extract in Greek yogurt doesn't quite... Is cut the mustard a phrase? Because that's just what popped into my mind. Cut the mustard? Cut the full fat yogurt. Full fat vanilla yogurt. That literally says 0 fat on the fucking package. Do you think I'm stupid? Am I gonna have to order it online, bro? Yeah, I see Tim's, but where the fuck am I gonna buy Tim's? Who is Tim's? Who is that? There's no... It annoys me that I can't just go to the shop and buy it. Who is Tim's? Where is Tim's? Where is that? I'm looking on Uber Eats. Oh, Waitrose, apparently? Of course Waitrose sells something like that. Where is that Waitrose? Look on Google. Google Maps. Sorry, I'm doing this now. That's what I'm doing. And you just have to wait. Are you serious? Where? That's all Sainsbury's. Really? I just can't do it. I can't go 30 minutes on the bus to get a full fat vanilla yogurt. Why is this happening? Why? It's stressing me out. Not everyone wants to have 0% fat. Thanks for explaining that, Zapathas. Zapathas got the law on the phrase cut the mustard. Because also, I'm getting through yogurt, let me tell you. It needs to be full fat because I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to get bunda. What does a colonel need with full fat yogurt? Yeah. Yeah, how do they even make it so it doesn't have fat in it? What do they do? I just googled it. No, don't break the illusion. Drink olive oil. Ew. Drink milkshakes. Now that's what I'm talking about. I drink milk. I drink a lot of full fat milk. I don't know. Yeah, but it's not about it being like non-Greek specific. That was just what I saw in the store. I don't even know what that means. What is a Greek yogurt? I just want it to be delicious and full fat. That's my job, actually. I scoop out all the fat before it goes to the stores. Really? What do you do with it? Do you ever tuck some in your pocket and you go, I'm taking this home with me? Hold on. Can you actually... You can't actually do that, right? You can't put butter in yogurt. Just eat chips and chocolate. Alright, well, I'm trying to be healthy. I do like chips and chocolate. But it does make the raccoon in my phone sad. Hey, Claus. Your house doesn't have enough bathrooms for you to be drinking olive oil. Yeah, but how do they get the how do they get the milk low fat? Well, Trace, this is what I was trying. I got like a regular full fat yogurt and I tried to put like syrup in it and vanilla extract, and you'd think that would work, but it still tasted like arse from a butt. Arse from a butt. Poop from a butt. Arse from a butt. Sometimes I mix cream in how do you say that? Skyer? Skier? Sky? You can put anything in anything. Can you put arse in a butt? You don't want to gain fat, you want to gain muscles. Well, I have been working out too. I've just been doing butt exercises and some crunches. For a nice, I want a nice toned stomach. I don't really want to do anything with my arms. Having anything that makes the raccoon sad. Well, sometimes it's not that, like, he doesn't really say he's disappointed in you, but you can feel it, like, you can tell. He's kind of like, oh, thanks. That's really nice. He actually gives you a little bit of like, I want to go to a nice farm and get some fresh milk. I was watching a video from the 1920 New York, some guy at the docks with his cow. Folk would come by, give him a nickel, and the guy would milk the cow there and drink all the milk. We have like, around like where my dad lives, they have like fresh milk vending machines. You just go and get... Well, no, I don't think it's that it's necessarily fresh. I mean, milk has to be fresh, but it's like raw milk. Rihanna's looking extra fat today. That's just creepy. Do you know how to compliment a woman? Like, do you have the first idea of how to compliment a woman? Like, I'd rather you call me Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I don't even need... I'd rather get rid of them. Oh, Nutella? I could mix Nutella into the yogurt. Do you even eat egg? Singular. I love egg. I eat egg all the time. In fact, I was eating so much egg all of the time that I made myself sick of them. And now I have to be on a little bit of an egg detox. I did my exercises today though. And I'm trying to learn how to do them properly because it's just annoying me that, I mean, like I'm trying to figure out how to do squats in a way where it doesn't just burn my legs. Like, I'm realizing with some exercises, it's like, it hurts my legs too much for me to do them to get any benefit. Like, I don't feel anything in my butt muscles. Because it's burning my legs, and I'm thinking, am I doing something wrong in my form? But I don't know. I know that like the burning is good, like you want that, and that is like your muscle tearing or whatever it is. But I don't need, like, I don't want that in my legs. Where are pictures of your butt? That's when I'm trying to do squats. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Like, you'd think they're pretty straightforward. It hurts like the front of my legs so much. I do the bridges, but then the problem with that is it gives me acid reflux. I still do them, I persist, but it's like, this is uncomfortable. So, but what if my thighs hurt, but I don't feel any tension or anything happening in my butt? Surely, my butt. Surely, like, I'm not doing the exercise right. Like, I should feel something. Man, not this guy with the cheese wheeling again. I did try then doing the glute bridges on like a raised thing on like my chair. Maybe that was too high, I don't know. But that also hurt my legs too much for me to keep doing it. Because I want to be able to do stuff where I can feel it working in like my glute muscles, like when I do the bridges and when I do leg kicks. That is like, nothing else on my body is under any kind of strain, so I can just keep doing them until I'm like, until it hurts. Because there's not like another part in my body that I'm aware of. Do you know what I mean? So then I managed to do loads of those. And I do have little weights that I've just been like sort of putting on my hips. And I have resistance bands when I'm doing leg kicks. Why does Stanson deeper squat? But that's the thing. If I actually go deeper, that's when it hurts my legs the most. Like, I can definitely feel things in my glute muscles when I'm doing certain exercises. So that just makes me think, why would I spend time on something that is targeting my legs more? The glute is a little tube that extends out of the butt to produce glue. True. You do wrestling, Lil Chungus? Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. You need to have thighs too, but like, I'll keep doing squats. It just doesn't feel super effective. But I'm doing like all the other exercises too. And I usually start off with a bit of stretching and stuff like that, and I get moving. Your thighs are at least parallel to the floor. What does that mean? So I'm never gonna go to a gym. Not once in my life. I'm never going to a gym. I'm afraid. Sorry. Walking lots of stairs. I mean, it's not like that's something I can just choose to do. Unless I want to seem like an insane person to my housemates and go up and down my stairs. Oh, as if you're sitting down on a chair. Yeah, that's what hurts my thighs the most. Like, it hurts my legs too much. Go outside and walk upstairs? Where? How am I supposed to, like, Google Maps stairs? Where are some stairs around me? I can't just like go into a building and climb their stairs. Defining the word parallel harder than I thought, right? I could not do that in a tube station. I'd get kicked out, imagine. Imagine if someone's going up and down the stairs in a tube station. You piss everyone off. To be honest, I don't think... actually, Matt's been pretty into the gym. I just really don't want to go. Like, especially if, like, I have absolutely no desire in going just to do things I'm doing at home. Like, maybe there are, like, machines I could use there, but... I am doing stretches. Like, I always stretch a little bit before I work out. I don't know if I'm doing the right kind. I just stretch. I don't know how to explain what I do. I'll have a look at it. Later. Because, yeah, like I want to feel like they're working. Oh, but swimming in a hot tub sounds nice. Go to the mall and walk up the downward escalator? Bro. Like, free Stairmaster. Some animated GIFs showing how to do it. It's not that I haven't like googled how to do it. Like I've watched workout videos. I've like followed the instructions. And it hurts my legs. Like I don't surely that's not crazy because it is an exercise that's like strong on your legs. Try I think. Already on that. Way ahead of you. I like hot tubs. I want to go in a hot tub. I want to swim. When the weather gets really nice, I want to swim. It's like pitch black outside right now. The light completely changed. You won't be able to squat enough to activate your ass without hurting your legs a lot. What's the point? So, okay. When I've like looked at workout stuff, have I just been completely misled by people saying, you know, you'll feel the burn? Is that just like a myth? Is it normal to not feel anything at all in my glute muscles? Immense burning in my legs, and you're telling me that's working? I don't. I feel it in my legs. You have a summer cabin at the side of a lake? That's amazing. It's not about it sucking and not being fun. Like, I get that, yeah. But to not feel anything in the muscle that I'm trying to activate, and that's still, but the exercise is still working? Is it that, like, you feel it a day later or something? I don't ever feel anything. I'm dead inside. Old family home that's been with us for like 200 years. That's amazing. Are you going there this summer? My pineal? My penis gland? When was the last time I exercised my penis gland? This morning. Talking about delayed onset muscle soreness. I don't know. I don't know. What is that? Is that when it's like you're kind of aching the next day? I do feel that. That'd be so nice, Sukla. You go with your family? My family has a house in a village where we've lived for over 500 years. Bro, you're over 500 years old? That's crazy. You don't look a day over 350. You'll feel it in your butt eventually, but squats are like 90% legs, 10% ass, unless you're going really low. So you're going to feel it in 9 times more in your legs. Okay, well then that makes sense. That's how it seems to me. If it can still feel good, even if you're not feeling a burn, then fine, that makes sense. Hey tip to nutsack. Hey contained car. Get a big ball and sit on that instead of a chair sometimes. What would that do for me? Hey Anbam. Oh, I see Zukla. Enjoy the stream? Are you leaving? Why did you just say that out of nowhere? Thanks for the tips, guys. Glutes activate. That was me activating. Hey Ilmo. Good to see you. Yeah, I think I'm getting the impression that squats aren't necessarily the best thing for glutes, but they're still a good thing to do. So I'll keep doing them. Oh, that sounds magical, Zukla. Hi, talking about butts. Talking about working out. Promotes an active core and better posture. Oh, I do need to do something about my posture. One of the reindeer lived inside with dogs, so he thinks he's a dog. Sorry, that yawn came out mid-sentence. Tries to jump up to lick your face. Does a reindeer need to jump up to lick your face? Aren't reindeer huge? Slightly dangerous when it's horn season. It's horn season all year round for me. Clown. Yeah, maybe my thighs are weak, I guess. I mean, I'm not like a big workout person, so. But I'm gonna try. Cause I would like a big fat butt. I don't even like hate my body. Right now. I just think it would be fun and interesting to see if I can change my body. Because I've always been like, oh, you know, this is just it. This is what I can't do anything about this. But what if I actually tried really hard? Hey Clambake, welcome to the chat. I'm a dude and for 2 years I've been hitting hard, always doing these shoulder exercises. Calisthenics, I've heard about calisthenics. I've heard that they're like hard as fuck to do. Is calisthenics where you're like floating with your mind? Check silicone. I just might. Think about the bunda. How long is it gonna take? How long if I do like an hour with breaks? You know, like a few minute breaks when it just hurts too much. What do I need to do that every day? The big butt experiment! Yes! How long would that take? A few months? Eating 2,300 calories a day. So so you're basically saying there's no point if I'm not using heavy weights? So any kind of workout I've seen on YouTube that has been like glute exercises at home is just like a lie. Because I'm not gonna... You can do it with body weight? I mean, I'm even, like... I'm not even just using my body weight. I do have a little... weights that I hold on to. You really think people would do that? Just go online and lie? I am trying to... So I'm already on the, like, eating more thing. But, like, this is really fucking hard. Now that I'm tracking the calories that I eat, it's not a lot. And I'm, like, making myself eat when I don't want to. And I'm eating much larger portions to the point where, like, I feel sick and I have to stop. And I'm still not hitting like 2,000 calories. What am I doing wrong? It's so hard to eat that many calories. If I were to try and eat like 2,300 calories, I feel like I'd explode. Like, I don't think I could eat that much without throwing up. Now that I'm actually like seeing how, like, tracking, I can eat like 3 meals a day, you know. I usually have like a bagel or something for breakfast. I have avocado, peanut butter, stuff like that. I'll have like pasta dinner. The thing is, I'm very limited in what I can, like, food I can cook in here. That's gonna change when I move out. But like, I'm eating and I just like can't eat that much. It's not your fault, they keep taking the fat out of yogurt! If you're gaining weight and doing the bodyweight exercises, you're slowly gaining more weight to lift. I did weigh myself the other day and I was 45 kilograms. And now I am... what's the things in between? Because now I'm a few little bars in between 45 and 50. 45 and 50 kilograms. So I'm like in between. Grams, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I've gone like a tiny little bit up. I struggle the most with, like, it's hard, you guys, it's so hard. It's not just about eating more, it's also like making the time to prepare things. Like, it's really hard for me to like put the time aside to eat, because also like if I'm gonna eat this much, I am very much eating when I don't feel like it, when I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry and I'm making myself eat. Like, it doesn't make sense. My body is very confused. My body is like, we don't want to eat right now, we're not hungry, what are you doing? And I'm like, get in my butt. Straight to the butt you go. And it's like, I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening. And I'm like, just listen to me. That's what's happening most days. Hello, okay, up dog. Hello, babe. How are you? Did you just come back? Did you just come back? Sorry if you can see a fly in my room. I'm a disgusting creature. That's why. Oh. Hello, baby. Sorry, you sent me messages, but my phone was on silent. You just got back? Wow, what a long day. Meal prep 1 billion burritos. Last time I made burritos, I poisoned myself. I have no idea how you can struggle to eat enough when food is so delicious. I guess, you know, I am held back a lot by the food I can realistically prepare where I'm living right now. Because, like, when I move out, I can cook meats and stuff like that. Like, right now, that's not really something I can do. Like, I basically have to figure out anything that I can cook on this little stovetop in my room. You know, so I don't want to be, like, frying shit. And I can't really use an oven because the kitchen is always in use. They're in there right now having another fucking party. So, you know what? I'm gonna do the best that I can now, but I'm not gonna be too hard on myself before I've moved out. I'm gonna do what I can, but it's like, there's only so much you can do when this is your kitchen. This is my kitchen. 2 kilograms? No, you're not. Wow, that's a really insightful thing to say, Sam. Why did I do what? Yeah, I forget to eat. I do think you need to eat more calorie-dense stuff. Just eat chocolate and crisps instead of fruit as snacks. Literally free pasta, eat as much delicious crap as you want. Yeah, but that's not good. That's not... I do want to gain weight, but I don't want to eat a bunch of junk. I mean, if you insist, if I have to, then I guess I can, but... I would like to try and be healthy. Eat fruit too. Is it okay if I eat fruit? If I'm eating fruit as well? Is it okay? Oh, why did I poison myself? I don't know. Basically, I made burritos. I prepared like a burrito mix and I was making burritos. And every time I ate them, I got a tummy ache. Kitty grams. Yeah, I have nuts. I eat like a handful of nuts throughout the day. You can gain weight and then start eating healthier? Should I just eat a load of shit? Junk calories are the exact same as any other calories. Yeah, they're the same as any other calories, but they're gonna be bad for my body. The trick is just a daily shake. Like this? Like that? Did I do it right? In what way? I feel it. I'm so confused. This is so confusing to me. Like, I'm saying that unhealthy things are unhealthy. Like, am I just like so confused? I've been completely misled about what health is. Like, it's not gonna be good for me if I'm eating crisps and chocolate like multiple times a day. Right? Is that like not, is that not like, what am I saying that's like, remember what I said about chat right now? I've told you so many times, if you're in a calorie deficit, it doesn't matter what the quality of the food is. Vitamins and minerals aren't absorbed or processed anywhere near as efficiently if you're in a deficit. Calories first, then vitamins. It will elevate my cholesterol and then I won't have good blood pressure. Then I'll have to take the good blood pressure tag out of the stream. I should get into milkshakes though. Can you make your own milkshakes in a blender? I want a blender. I think that's what I should do. I should get a blender. Find a lonely grandma to feed you. Good idea, Orb. What even is the goal here? I want to gain weight and get a big fat butt. If you still eat enough vitamins, iron, and other shit, it doesn't matter where you get your calories from. Surely that can't be true. I don't think just eating, like... if you eat, like, healthy stuff, like vegetables and fruit and whatever, are you saying that it, like, offsets the junk food that you eat? Like, don't get me wrong, I am certainly not someone that is like, you can never have a chocolate bar. You know, I'm not one of those people. I love unhealthy food. But because we're talking about me gaining weight, and I'm talking about, like, I'm gonna try and eat quite excessively, I don't want to eat that kind of stuff excessively. So, I mean, I just need to eat, you know? I get that. And I can do that. I can eat, like, chocolate and stuff and just get my calorie count up. Doing dirty surplus is gonna make you feel slightly bad. Is that what it's called? Dirty surplus? Greasy hands. You've got a NutriBullet? Nice. But... the milkshake police will try to come if you make your own. Oh. I want the fat in my butt, not my arteries. Chocolate covered fried bananas. Hey Callum, how you doing? The amount of junk you need to eat to get lasting health issues is a lot, and certainly not the amount you'd eat to gain a bit of weight. Chocolate covered Caesar salad. Sent you a link ages ago to a guy who's an actual food scientist who talks about how a ton of X food is bad is based on terrible science and fear-mongering. I can totally believe that. I can totally believe that. That's what my stepmother is like. Like, anything I tell her I'm eating, she's like, oh my god, you know, that's got chemicals in it. That's got so much bad stuff in it. I just can't be bothered with that shit. Like, I'm not like a health person. Like I remember I saw a reel the other day where it was like a recipe video of someone making essentially like just pasta cheese, and the comments were like, where's the protein, where's the vegetables, Lord, can you not just eat pasta cheese once in a while? It looked delicious, it looked amazing. And people were actually pressed in the comments because, like, you know what, one of your meals doesn't have a vegetable in it. Hello, 9R 4 3, you know, how do you want me to read that? Should I just call you 9? I like butter chicken. You just eat salads and avocado toast. No, I don't. I had 3 hot dogs last night. Tell you what though, 3 hot dogs? A lot of calories in that. I think I'll have another 3 tonight, perhaps. Graves? You read Graves from that? Should I call you that? People are obsessed. I've heard that like people are super obsessed with protein and like not getting enough fiber. She had 3 hot dogs and I saw her cook them. Yes, you did. Is Leet speak? Right. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of that, but I guess I don't know how to read it. I had tomato and mustard. I do love avocados. It's a good thing I love avocados. I'm guilty of the protein thing. Just makes me feel like I'm doing something productive. That's so honest of you to say that, and I'm proud of you. I think I get a lot of fiber. I recently made a big pot of bean salad. I've been eating a lot of beans. And it's like bean and some like chopped up cucumber, and it's really nice, and I have it with white wine vinegar. It tastes really good. Hot dogs only got like 8 grams of protein max and so much bad stuff. I feel like I can't win. I can't win. I'm just gonna eat whatever the fuck, honestly. Remember not to eat too many bananas so you don't get radiation poison. Do you think anyone put a banana in a hot dog? I'd make you fat in 5 days. Yeah. We just need to be in a not long distance relationship and I'll gain some weight. I want to get a blender. With peanut butter and jelly? That's such a good idea. Gonna try banana dog. Oh, sorry. Ice cream in place of milk. as much as you can that keeps it liquefied. Peanut butter. You can make a healthier version using whey protein powder with oats and peanut butter. So basically milk and peanut butter. I can't really... Well, this is possibly a problem because I can't keep frozen things. High fiber autism slop food. The meal of kings. I'm not really thinking about protein like that, to be honest. Does the Queen not allow peasants to have freezers? No, well I have one. It's just frozen over. I need to get defroster. Yeah, I'm gonna just be eating what I can. I mean, cause I agree, like I don't really give a fuck if a food is like not that great for me, as long as it's not fucking poison. And as long as I am getting nutrients from other places. I don't care if hot dogs aren't that great for me. If it's being sold in stores, it's not poison. Yep. That's true, like rat poison is sold in stores though. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of poisonous stuff sold in stores. You ate crocs? Gonna feed her slabs of nutrients because she doesn't care? What does that even mean? Slabs of nutrients. Split the hot dog, inflate the seam with cheese whiz. That stuff looks horrendous to me. Nutrient paste dispenser in our flat. Your truck flipped over or my logs are gone? Are you playing Truck Simulator? Nutrient slab maker. That's what I'm gonna call you. Today I didn't do a good job with eating though. Some days is really hard. I'm so overwhelmed. Like I feel like I can't do all of this on my own. Like, to think about all the things that are on my mind constantly, I can't do all of this. Like, trying to eat this much multiple times a day, and I gotta keep my place clean, which is really fucking hard. It's such a mess right now because everything is so cramped in here. All of my earthly possessions are in this one room. So anytime I want to do any kind of activity, stuff just spills out onto my room. And like, I'm trying to do craft stuff. I'm trying to take pictures for like social media. I'm trying to just like live. I'm trying to cook food in here. And I'm still trying to make it a nice place to live in and be in. I just don't feel like I can... I just don't... Most days I can't do everything. Clearly, because today I did like... I took some pictures. And I did some like... some creative stuff. And then because I was so locked in on that, I didn't really eat much. And now I'm streaming. and by the time I'm finished streaming, it's gonna be late. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Oh my god, should I do that? Should I a peanut butter redeem? That's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. How much should I set it to? I accidentally ate a whole tub of green tea matcha Haagen-Dazs for breakfast. Accidentally? Chat hasn't been this vile for weeks. Wait, what are they saying that's so vile? Sleepy. Hi, Sleepy. Why am I Colonel... Fuck. That's it. That's the last Colonel Sanders comment I can receive. I can't do it anymore. I'm being pushed over the edge. I don't want to be Colonel Sanders. It is not 5 points. Make it bits. I can make it bits. I slipped and fell on it. I slipped and fell and it all went into my mouth and into my tummy. You look like a clown waitress. Imagine a restaurant or a cafe or something where all the waitresses are clowns. Boy just on the chat. He better not have done. Yeah, I did not do that. No, you look like if Colonel Sanders just finished work and took his bow off. Fuck. Can't do anything right. Where the pies are delivered straight to your face. Guys, I've been yapping for a while. I think it's time. I think it's time we play some games, and we might end up finishing Bloodborne today. And then I still need to read scary stories. Need to ban someone? I don't know who, but I feel like someone needs to get banned for making me read that. Wait, read what? I'd totally eat at a clown restaurant. I thought you said I would totally eat a clown at a restaurant. This tastes a little funny. Right? That's what you'd say if you had a clown. Does this taste a little funny to you? Yeah. I am just hilarious. Anyway, yeah, we need to play. I think we'll play Bloodborne today. So let's do that. Shall we? Shall we do that? Are you both up for playing? Just squeakers, not honkers. Stealing my joke? Wow. Is Boy and Zookla up for playing? Is the brute phase over? No, no, it's not. I was really enjoying it for a minute. I'm still into it. It's just, it's hard to always wear clothes that are, like, low cut enough for boobage. But you know, I was saying this to my boyfriend, like, last night, I can't remember. Since I discovered that I can just, like, use, you know, body tape or whatever and, like, push-up bra and stuff, I'm, like, perfectly happy with my boobs. Because they're, you know, they're pretty small. And I think that made me insecure, but mostly because I just wanted cleavage. I just wanted a little bit of sexy, little bit of cleavage. But I don't need big old bazungas. I'm, like, happy with them. And since I started doing that, since it was like I unlocked it, I was like, wait, I can just do this and it looks like I have cleavage? Wait. Because the thing is, they just don't really make... I bought, like, push-up bras, but they still are made, like, assuming that you have some amount of boob. And I'm like, no, 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 you don't understand, you misunderstand. We're working with the bare minimum here, the bare minimum. I need some real help. And then when I discovered, like, boob tape, I was like, oh, wait, this is fun, I can actually do this. And now I'm not thinking, like, oh, I need, like, bigger boobs or whatever. Now I'm not thinking that at all. The butt phase has replaced it, that's true. Well, I've always wanted a bigger butt. Sometimes you gotta cover them up to see who really likes you for the woman you are. Well, since I've been covering them up, we didn't hit our sub goals this week so far. Not even close. So I think that's telling. You're a bunch of gooners. She told me she wants to get a nose job. I absolutely did not. I don't want a nose job. Yeah, it was because I went to Christie's and tried her bra on. People were super creeped out by that video. I think someone that I replied to deleted their comment. Where's the pull down bras? That's called aging. She told me she wants me to get ab implants. Okay, now you're just out here lying. Oh, I kicked something onto the ground. It was my sewing kit. No, I don't want my boy to get a nose job. If my boy got a nose job, I'd cry and sob. He has the best nose. No, I don't think it has anything to do with payday. I think I gotta get the girls out again. Gotta get the girls out. Fine, you forced me. You forced my hand. You forced my boob. I like making myself laugh. Hey, Mr. Bandana Head. How you doing? The inspo today was actually, like, comfort. That was the inspo, because I'm not wearing, like, the white face paint, because I just couldn't do it. It really, like, messes up my skin. Christy loved that video so much she was live tweeting her reaction to me. Yeah, and people were like, there were people in the comments that were like, this is really creepy. This is really disgusting and creepy. Did your friend know that you're trying on her clothes? Nope, she had no idea. Absolutely no idea. She didn't even know I was in her house. Yeah. Thanks for calling me out on that, YouTube commenters. What is creepy? They were saying it is creepy that I was pretending to be her for a day. As like a joke. I have to go back actually soon. In a few days. She's gonna need to give me her keys and I need to go. Oh yeah, so also I'm gonna be taking a break from streaming. While I'm at Christie's. So next week. Next week I'm not gonna stream. Yeah, because I'm gonna be at Christie's looking after her place. And last time I tried to come back and forth, but I just don't want to have to worry about that this time. And I need a break anyway. What are we supposed to do? You're supposed to sit here until I come back and behave yourselves. I could maybe stream from my phone while I'm there. We could do another sleepover. Yeah, so I'm planning on just not coming back to stream and just not really thinking about anything. Not really thinking. I want to switch my brain off, you know? Anyway, we need to play Bloodborne. We need to do that. Are you guys ready? No, you don't watch other streams. What the fuck? I didn't say that. Pursue your competitive dog breeding dreams. Finally. It's my time. What am I doing? Okay. Where is it? Oh. Oh, I had this plugged in to play that other game. Oh, I got a headache. Okay, I'm good. I need to drink some water. British people are so freaky, they just have a place called Essex and act like it's normal. That's where I was born. That's where I grew up, babe. You know that better than anyone. Get it? Wait till you hear about London. Okay. What am I doing? Capture card. I always forget that. Oh, it wasn't working last time, so let's see. Well, you know, we had that weird day of 6 University. Oh, Suffolk. That's not far, is it? I need to update to use network features. Do we still have PS Plus? Fingering high school. Okay. We. Do you guys think we'll finish it today? Is it basically just done after Orphan of Cos? Can we play some Wii games? Oh, I'd love that, babe. That'd be so fun. Sorry, I was getting distracted by my phone. I forget that I'm streaming, I'm doing a job. It's not unrealistic to finish it today. WarioWare smooth moves. I used to love playing on the Wii. Do you play another Souls? Definitely start at 1. I don't know if I will. I don't know. When I, like, halfway through Bloodborne, I was like, yeah, I can totally play more games like this. And by the end, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I did postpone Scary Stories. I will do it after this Bloodborne. I didn't watch them yet, Rad. Is that about, like, the color, like, of everything? Projects her phone anytime is not my notification. Baby, you knew I was streaming. How much do people want me to play Resident Evil? I was watching Boy playing Resident Evil 4, and it looked... Well, it, like, looks really cool. Bollock does mean testicle, yeah. And I was saying to him, just watching the gameplay, it looks like something I wouldn't enjoy playing. But I talk about this a lot, so I'm kind of just repeating myself. But, you know, I can try. Looks really cool because I'm really good and badass. I do like that you're playing with the kitty ears on. RE2 remake or the old ones? What, that's what you'd want to see? Would you want me to play the originals or the remakes? I just don't know if, like, action is what I enjoy in gaming. Remake of the first game. I would not be able to play anything with fixed cameras and tank controls. I just wouldn't put myself through that. You know, I find a lot of games, it's just like, you know, it is like frustrating. But some people have fun in that frustration, and I just don't think I'm one of those people. Okay, I'm starting Bloodborne. What? Why are you saying bro? Why would I hate blueprints? Bought a TV and they told me they cancelled the order? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Can I play online? I think I can. There we go. Is that okay? Okay, Trace. Yeah, I've been not taking attendance. Also, tomorrow I need to set you guys homework. Someone remind me. Someone be that kid and remind me about the homework. Oh yeah, we need to do a Discord call. That's right. Goes on like 80% longer than it needs to. Okay, ready for call? Maybe let's get in first. Maybe join the game first. Blueprints is over when you want it to be? Is there no like strict ending? Ah, right, we were here. We were in Evil Bikini Bottom. Do I need to ring my bell? Oh, I can hear your Discord call on my laptop. I'm gonna close that. Why did that make me jump so bad? Bye, Last Red Minute. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. I'm gonna join the call. Hello? Oh. Where are you, Zukla? No, I can't hear either. Discord call PTSD. Any kind of cool noise makes me anxious for some reason. Boy, are you gonna play with us? Are you gonna join? Thank you, Predisposed. Oh, I thought that was someone. I'm alone in this Discord call. Not letting you join? Oh. Okay, let's wait. I'm waiting patiently. See, now I'm kind of hungry. I might get KFC today. Is that okay? But I still have hot dogs to eat. I really want KFC though. What should I do? I can't believe I only started eating like KFC and fried chicken within the last year. Hang up? Why? Wait, is this me? Is this a me problem? Do I have Discord volume down or something? What? What? I don't even see Discord in my volume mixer. What have I done? Oh. Hang it up, start a new call? Hello? The ring was from my laptop though, not my computer. I don't think it's... Why is it not working? Why would it... Are you guys talking? Why on earth? Might be a Discord server outage? What? Seriously? No way! I mean, we don't have to voice call, I guess, to play together. Like, obviously it makes it more fun, but... Why would that just affect the volume, though? Like, the sound? Why would it do that? Because we're still joining the call, right? Oh, there are issues? Well, shit. Oh. Huh. Well, the thing is, we've been playing this together while communicating through voice. We have one thing to do before we kill the baby. I already killed the baby. Yeah, I think we might not be able to do Bloodborne today then. Damn. Oh, the orphan? Wait, so should we not kill it? Yeah? Well, I guess that's that then. No. Oh yeah, should we do some, well... Should we do the scary stories now? We can do that. Oh, I plugged in my monitor. Wait. I was thinking to myself, what looks different about my room right now? And it's because I had my lights on because I had my curtains open. It was sunny outside. And I had my lights on for some reason, but now it's dark. Okay, I need to. What the fuck? There you go. Switch my monitors back. Okay. Yeah, I changed the settings back to regular, so I think it doesn't look like washed out now anymore. Your pants aren't dry from what? Have you already pissed yourself? Okay. Remember how last time I said I should prepare scary stories to read so that I'm not fumbling around looking for them? Before next time. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that, did I? How about let's just do... This is a thread. This is just like an Ask Reddit thread. 12 years ago. What's your most disturbing, scary, or creepy real story? And I'll just read like the replies to that. Oh, I need to put scary music on. Scary music. Creepy little girl singing la la la, scary horror voice, HD free. La 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 la. Can you guys hear that? La 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 la. That's terrifying. What if I just played that? Discord voice is I just plugged this all back. Oh, should we actually check though? Hello? You look Spanish. I look Spanish? I'm not Spanish, but my boyfriend is Spanish. Yeah, it's not working. He tricked us. He's such a little trickster. I love that about him. He just lies to me sometimes. It's so charming. Okay, Sam. Ban Sam for that. Okay, back to finding scary music. That's horrible. Oh! I don't like that. Wait, give me scary music. Okay, so this is a playlist. So it's not like a super long. Okay. I can get with this. What are you talking about, Sam? Worm sounds. Okay. Let's start reading. This is an Ask Reddit thread. What's your most disturbing, scary, or creepy real story? Is the music okay? Is it too loud? Might be too loud. What do I mean? Huh? Did I send it? I don't remember that. This is a bit too intense. It's a bit too, like... There's a bit too much build-up. I don't appreciate that. Okay. Are you guys ready? Do you have a blanket? Do you have... Are you feeling cozy? Do you have some... Why is it building up like it's gonna be like dubstep or something? Why... I'm so irritable today. What is going on with me? Have you noticed that I'm really like... I'm really snappy today. Have you guys noticed? Is it to be on Insta? Am I cosplaying a clown? Yeah, you could say that. Oh yeah, the boyfriend ASMR. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed. Fuck you. Yeah, you noticed? Rude. No need for that. Okay. Shh. Shh. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night, and the drive was about 2 hours. I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the following day. Most of the drive was on roads with dense bushes and trees on either side. The real creepy ones you see in a lot of movies. Those real creepy trees that you see in a lot of movies? Sorry. What is wrong with me today? Anyway, I had been driving about 45 minutes and I was starting to get really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become really tired out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that happened to me. Well, yeah, that happened. I knew I wasn't gonna last, but I didn't come across any place that I felt I could park and safely sleep. Anyway, after it became clear to me that I wasn't going to find a place to pull up, and my tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over to the side of the road onto the grass, behind some bushes, to try and hide my car from anybody else who was going to come past. The roads weren't empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22, and then fell asleep. Remember that. 11:22. You know, the creepy ones? Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. I looked at the clock, 11:50. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was still extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. I was later awoken by the same sound, and it was now 12:40. This time it really freaked me out because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that it was just an animal inspecting the car, but why would it return almost an hour after it had left the previous time? Could be another animal. I looked in my rearview mirror and just managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. Now, at the time, I thought it was the damn hook killer? You know, the one that scratched that couple's car and then slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate? Fuck that, I thought to myself, so I got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road, and as I came around it, there was a car, parked off to the side of the road, with the driver's side door opened. I slowed down just to look to see if anyone was in there. There wasn't. Then I looked in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything. And all of a sudden, this guy comes sprinting around the corner. He starts screaming at me, shouting stuff like, hey you, get the fuck out of your car, now. I noped the fuck out of there and sped off. I never saw the guy again. Moral of the story, don't sleep on the side of a deserted road. They also kept adding the word fucking to like everything, and I didn't want to read it that many times. It was too excessive. Fuck that. I fell asleep in the car on my family road trip. When my parents woke me up, I looked out the window and there it was. The Scary Factory. The music is making you laugh? It's not supposed to make you laugh, it's supposed to make you wet your pants. Wet your pants right now. A few summers ago, I went for a bike ride around midnight with a friend. We went our separate ways at the end of the evening, and I had about 2 blocks to ride back by myself. Because of construction, I had to ride on the sidewalk, but the streets were dead, and it wasn't a problem until right where I was about to turn left onto my street. There was this man walking by himself, maybe 40s, a little scruffy, but not homeless. The sidewalk was narrow, and I didn't want to freak him out, so when I got about 6 feet behind him, I said, "Hey, behind you," and he turned around and gave me this super angry look. I turned down my street and he started to follow me, literally screaming about how I was a fucking cunt and he was gonna kill me and all that. I live right off the corner and I didn't want him to figure out that, so I decided to do another loop around the block. That's not the scary part. That's not the scary part. Thanks for following. The scary part is that when I looped back around and looked down the street, I saw him standing on my fucking front stoop, staring out at the street like the motherfucker knew I lived there. He saw me ride by again, but he didn't say anything. I ended up going back to the friends, but my bike got stolen from the alleyway by the house 2 days later. Pretty creepy. That's not the scary part, but I'm already skewed! Is this about DoorDash, maybe? What the heck? That's weird. I posted this just a couple of days ago on another thread. This isn't very interesting, but I woke up with blood gushing down my cheek when I was younger, and I didn't feel anything, but my face felt so wet. I went down to my parents' room and they freaked out. Till this day, we still have no clue what cut my face, but I needed 8 stitches next to my eye. We checked the sheets, pillow, pillowcases, edges of the bed, etc. Still no idea. How could that have possibly happened? Is 8 stitches a lot when you get a cut? How could you do that in your sleep? Freddy Krueger. Fingernails or zipper? Could fingernails do that? Anyway, I had awesome parents who let me sleep in the living room on weekend nights when I was very young because my sister was a light sleeper and I could stay up until dawn. But of course I always end up sleeping on the couch because Nick at night made me tired. I don't know what that is. So one night I wake up to this prickly feeling, like an insect. Nope, like an instinct. Just bolted into a sitting position and stared out the front window. We lived in rural Georgia, so you can imagine the magnitude of trees. In perfect light cast from the moon, I see a silhouette of someone in this tree. Why are they saying fucking again? What was it with 12 years ago and people saying fucking? Someone in this fucking tree. The family dog dashes to the window and is gnarling into the glass. Snarling. Terrified, I run into my parents' room and try to explain to my parents that there is a strange person outside. Dad grabs something defensive and darts outside with the dogs to beat the wax off the hot head. I tremble in Mama's arms until Dad comes home and says he saw no one and to go to bed. I decided to sleep in my regular bedroom. I fill in my sister as to what happened. Dad is making regular rounds in the house with a cup of coffee. We're all still and finally think I can sleep. Nope, I notice the man outside my window. From what I can see in the moonlight, he gives me a shush signal and runs away. Just turns around to run in a straight line away. I swear I couldn't stop crying for what felt like hours. And the reply to that, you just reminded me of a strange thing that happened when I was little. My brother and I were both under 7 years old. He was maybe 4 and I 6. We were playing outside in the snow when a strange white car pulled into our long driveway. This was uncommon since our driveway was hidden. The window rolls down and a man with short hair and goatee pulls up a camera and takes our picture. Then he rolls up the window and drives away. Never had any closure or follow up on that situation, but it freaked my mum out so bad. That's horrifying. What a fucking creep. When I was a young child, I had the same dream every night for years about drowning when a huge wave swept over me and I sank to the bottom. Years later, I had a temp job delivering mail one summer during college. I saw this old lady sitting on a front porch waiting for me. When I got up there, she looked at me and said in a foreign accent, "You drowned when Oceania sank beneath the waves." Freaked me out. You guys believe in past lives? I'm kind of cold. Maybe it's the scary stories, but I've got some goosebumps. I got some goosebumps. Why is there no music? When I was about 10, all of my cousins and siblings were over, about 10 of us there. The parents and grandparents were out for an adult dinner. So it was just the kids sitting around watching a few movies. I hope there were some older kids and we're not just leaving 10-year-olds unattended. No makeup today? Yeah, just doing a natural look. So it was just the kids sitting around watching a few movies when all of a sudden the house shook and there was a large flash coming from the backyard. It felt as if a bomb dropped. We all heard, felt, and saw it. And as a pack, we ran into the hallway. The eldest cousins in the group debated on calling the police, but opted to call the parents. After a few minutes, we gained our courage and ventured into the living room again, this time with weapons just in case. After a half hour with no other issues, the parents came home and thought we were insane. There was nothing wrong with the backyard and no neighbours reported anything. It's been 10 years and we still talk about it, trying to figure out what it was. Creepy. Yeah, weapons. It's like a ladle. I'm so cold. Like, I just suddenly, genuinely, I'm not just saying this. I just got chills. Like, you know when you're so cold it like hurts your skin almost? That's what I just got. Scary. Okay, so this happened to me last summer when I was back at my parents' house during the holidays. It was around 3 AM and I was in my room on my computer when I got a call from my sister. Now that was already a little bit weird since my sister's room is just down the hallway from mine and she could have just come into my room. I went to pick up and the call ended as soon as I reached the phone. I figured that she wanted to speak with me, so I got up and went to her room. As soon as I reached her door, she started screaming that someone was in the room with her, so I busted in and of course nobody was here. After she stopped crying, she told me that she woke up and saw a dark shadow just centimeters from her face, and that's when she screamed. So I told her that she called me. She told me that her phone is not in her room and that she was just sleeping. Sure enough, her phone is actually downstairs in her purse. The weird part is that I have the log of her call on my phone, but she doesn't. Never managed to explain this one. How odd. Will the ghosts have gathered around to listen to your stories? Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading through that one, but I'm not going to read it out. I'm scanning them quickly just to see if they're appropriate. Like, I'm not going to read. Some of them are like real, like gruesome stuff. My grandmother swore by this story till her dying day. It was during the war in London. My dad was a baby. She was bombed out of her house and was staying with a friend. The friend had set her up in a room on the top floor. Anyway, she was taking my dad upstairs to bed when a figure materialized on the stairs, telling her not to sleep in that room tonight. She noped back downstairs and told her friend that she and my dad were sleeping in the sitting room that night. Her friend was annoyed but agreed. That night, a bomb exploded near the house and the roof caved in, right on top of my dad's cot. He would have been killed. That's creepy. I mean, that's nice. The ghost did a nice thing. Do you like Love is Blind? I just watched the new season with my boyfriend. What was what? No, I just wanted to like read it quickly in case it was anything weird. You heard a Discord sound? From me? Huh? Oh. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. Send me to on Insta. I have to read it from my phone because... Wow, how many upvotes does that have? Oh, it's so long. Oh, 10k. I thought it said 100k and I was like, damn. Okay, I'll read this one then. Maybe I can find it, actually. It's a no sleep story. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier. True, Rad. I think Discord works. I need to be right back for a second. I'm sorry.
We're going on a little roller coaster ride. Wee! Woo! Yeah! Oh yeah! Woohoo! Oh, shock! Die shock. I like to think of rhymes. You're gonna be so surprised. Put this in the fridge because I was like, I want to save it. I want to show stream. I just want to keep it. And this is my carrot. This is my carrot. Oscar! Oscar! Oh goodness, I'm sorry. You good, buddy? I think he wants to say something to you. Wants to say something? Okay. I won't listen. He wants to say something to you. I'm not listening. Oscar! I'm so sorry. He didn't mean that. He doesn't know what he's saying. Did you see that? I like watching TV shows. How about you? Cool.
That's really, that's cool.
You better move. Oh no!
This is unexpected.
I made it! There's a pee-pee. Made a pee-pee. My go-to coffee. Coffee? Why did I just say it like that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The way I fucking said that? I went, coffee? Oh, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. My go-to coffee. God, I just did it again! Oh! Comet! Well, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I feel like I should have done this the first time. Ah! I got scared. Oh, this is embarrassing.
What's this behind your ear? A Mauam. You had a Mauam behind your ear.
And we're going on a little roller coaster ride. Wee! Woo! Yeah! Oh yeah! Woo!
Ooh, shark. Die, shark.
I like to think of Rise.
You're gonna be so surprised. Put this in the fridge because I was like, I want to save it. I want to show stream. I just want to keep it. And this is my carrot. This is my carrot.
Oscar! Oscar! Oh goodness, I'm sorry. You good, buddy? I think he wants to say something to you. What's he want to say? Something? Okay. No, I won't listen. He wants to say something to you. I'm not listening.
Oscar! I'm so sorry. He didn't mean that. He doesn't know what he's saying. Ah! Did you see that? I like watching TV shows. How about you? Cool. Cool. That's really, that's cool.
You better move! Oh no!
This is unexpected.
I made it! There's a pee-pee. Made a pee-pee. My go-to coffee. Coffee?
Why did I just say it like that? Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? The way I fucking said that? I went, coffee?
Oh, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. My go-to coffee. God, I just did it again!
Oh! Comet!
Well, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I feel like I should have done this the first time. Ah! I got scared. Well, this is embarrassing. What's this behind your ear? A Mauam. You had a Mauam behind your ear.
And we're going on a little roller coaster ride. Wee! Woo! Yeah! Oh yeah! Woo!
Ooh, shark. Die, shark.
I like like to think of rhymes.
You're gonna be so surprised. Put this in the fridge because I was like, I want to save it. I want to show stream. I just want to keep it. And this is my carrot. This is my carrot.
Oscar! Oscar! Oh goodness, I'm sorry. You good, buddy? I think he wants to say something to you. Oscar, you want to say something? Okay. I won't listen. He wants to say something to you. I'm not listening. Oscar! I'm so sorry. He didn't mean that. He doesn't know what he's saying. Did you see that? I like watching TV shows. How about you? Cool. Cool. That's really that's cool. You better move. Oh no! This is unexpected. I made it! There's a pee-pee. Made a pee-pee. My go-to coffee. Coffee? Why did I just say it like that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The way I fucking said that? I went, coffee? Oh, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Why go-to coffee? God, I just did it again! Oh! Comet! Well, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I feel like I should have done this the first time. I got scared. Well, this is embarrassing. What's this behind your ear? A Mawam! You had a Mawam behind your ear. And we're going on a little roller coaster ride. Wee! Woo! Yeah! Oh yeah! Woo-hoo! Oh, shark! Die, shark. I like to think of rhymes. You're gonna be so surprised. Put this in the fridge because I was like, I want to save it. I want to show stream. I just want to keep it. And this is my carrot.